Hello everybody, my name is RagingRaptor and I welcome you to a new World of Tanks video. And today we'll have a look at the new World of Tanks premium account. Is it actually good and, well, is it really worth it? Or is it really needed? So, first of all, let's go through some little things which are important, and by the end of the videos we should have cleared up most of the things. Again, I'm not a World of Tanks developer, so it's just what I've read through here and some guesses of mine. And when you stay till the end of the video, we'll get a sneak peek at my latest video I'm working on, where we compare accuracies of a Leopard 1 and a 430U. Anyway, the new premium account. First thing first, it will cost the same amount as normal World of Tanks Premium. When this will be launched, we have Wargaming Premium, World of Tanks Premium, World of Warships Premium. I've had a look at the World of Warships Premium, and if I am not mistaken, it has around... The only bonus it really has is 65% more experience earned, or more experience earned on free XP, on crew XP, or on commander XP, and on ship experience. If I'm wrong and somebody knows it better, please let me know in the comment section below, and well, just say what's wrong with it. But the thing is, when they are going to introduce World of Tanks Premium, anybody of you which have at the moment some days of premium, like for me example, I have 12 days of premium. So when right now this new premium account will be launched, I will have 12 days of Wargaming Premium and 12 days of World of Tanks Premium. So this is what is going to happen. And the important thing is, just because you have World of Tanks Premium doesn't mean you will have Wargaming Premium for World of Warships, because you can see at the moment I do have World of Warships, or Wargaming Premium, how they're calling it, and we have Warships Premium over here, which I could purchase separately. And again, it's the same price as far as I know. It used to be when they launched it was super cheap, like half the price for 360 days. But yeah, you can buy those separately. And again, when everything is going to go out again, or when it's going to go released, you will get both premiums. You have 100 days of premium, you will get 100 days of Wargaming Premium and World of Warships, World of Tanks Premium. There we go. But after that time, when you are going to buy more World of Tanks Premium, you will not get additional Wargaming Premium. Meaning that if, in theory, you want to play World of Tanks and World of Warships, which I occasionally do, I would have to pay either 2 premium accounts, one the specific World of Tanks one, and one the specific World of Warships one. If not, and I say, yeah, I don't mind it to not get the new bonuses, which we're going to talk about in just a minute, then I can just buy the normal Wargaming Premium account, which will not be able to be brought by gold or doubloons, which you have to pay it in game, or rather in store, excuse me, not in game, in store with real money. Or you say, yeah, I'm going to pay World of Tanks Premium and World of Warships Premium, making like have to pay twice amount the fee, which will be I think $20 per month if you pay it normally. But yeah, this is basically what is going to happen. But now, what are the bonuses? The first bonus you will get is an application modifier to experience, or applicable modifier to experience, which is pretty neat because it allows you as the player to decide if this game was good or not, and then put the 3 times experience, which at the moment is what they come up with, a 3 times experience, onto it, which is pretty nifty if you think about it. You have a, I don't know, you have a 10k combined damage game, and you have like, you get 2,000 experience just from premium account, and you put on your 3 times experience modifier, you get like 6,000, which is awesome if you think about it, especially when you're doing grinds or something. This is a really good and nifty little change. It helps players which really want to grind something to use those 5 times 3 multipliers, which there are at the moment 5 of those, on the same tank, and get modules more quickly. especially when they're pretty darn bad. That's a pretty good idea and a pretty good thing, and definitely a step up from the normal premium account. What we get next is the Iron Piggy Bank, or reserve stock, how they called. In the video they called it Piggy Bank. So you get an additional 10% of credits every game you play. So when you get base 100k credits, 10k will go into this piggy bank. And this piggy bank will fill up to 750, and then it will not fill anymore because it's overflow already, if you want to make this analogy. At the end of the week or during the week, depending when exactly they're going to place it, yes, at the end of 1 week or at the week period, you will get those 750 credits to you, and then you can start earning again. It is interesting that's exactly 750,000 credits. It's a lot, but there could be more. Like, you can make a lot more with those 10% more. Like, you in theory have to play 7.5 million credits to get this full. It is a lot, but when you are grinding credits, it comes around quickly. You can make quickly a lot of money, especially when Frontline is around. I do not know if those bonuses also, or this piggy bank, applies to Frontline. I do think so it will, because it is a premium account, so it would be stupid if for one game mode it doesn't work anymore. So yeah, in Frontline you make this money pretty darn quickly. So this 750,000 credits is neat when you get them, but it won't be a lot. Yet still, it's 10%, I'll take that. To the daily battle missions. The daily battle missions are pretty interesting because, well, they allow you to gain a slight amount of bonds. If I was not mistaken, or at least what they showed us already, is you can get up to 25 bonds per day, which is a decent amount, but not that much, meaning in a week you can get 175 bonds if I was not too stupid to actually calculate it. No, it's 175. And those are the missions. So you can see the Veni Vidi Vici means they go one after another. So you have to win a battle, you have to win a battle again where you have top 5 experience and you get 3 times the credits experience it looks like. And after that you have to destroy 5 vehicles, most likely through any numbers of games, and you get 25 bonds. Those are your daily missions, or an example of daily missions. Yes, you might say, well, it's a win mission. I do hate those. Yes, I get that. I totally get that. But then again, it's just 2 wins or maybe 6 games at max. And when you play 6 games a day, well, it's up to you if you want to have a premium account or not. It's a nice little goodie. It's not too overblown, but yet again, we get credits. And I want to address that later because it's interesting, and I have a slight suspicion that this might lead into the wrong way and into a bad way. But again, I'll get to that in just some minutes. Daily missions, decent, nice, I'll take it. It's freebies. Now, the platoon bonuses. And this is really interesting because, like, half of what is written here applies to everybody. Not just people having premium account or World of Tanks premium. To everybody. The big thing is, it used to be that when you played in Platoon, hence why you want, when you want to grind something, you should play in Platoon, because the higher you go, the more experience you get. This is how it used to be when you played in Platoon. You get 1%, 2, 3. From tier 10, from tier 8, you get 10% for a victory, 5% for a loss, 15% for a victory, and 20% for tier 9 and tier 10 respectively, and 10 to 15 when it's a loss for tier 9 and tier 10 respectively. Now they're going to cut this down to 15 flat. Doesn't matter if you win, doesn't matter if you lose. Meaning you get 15 even for the lowest tiers, which at the moment we got 0, we got 1, we got 5, which is nothing. The only drawback will be we get 5% excuse me, less credit experience for tier 10. But then again, this bonus counts for anybody. This is what they're stating right here. As such, the XP bonus won't depend on vehicle tier, the outcome of a battle, and whether you have an what premium account or not. Now playing as a platoon will always get 15% more experience. Also, speaking of the new Prod Premium account, we should mention that the credit bonus. If one player of the platoon has WOD Premium, everybody gets 10%, except for the one which has the WOD Premium, he gets 15%. This is a great thing. First of all, the platoon bonus, amazing. It helps new players get their friends into the game, which is actually a pretty darn good marketing strategy for World of Tanks. Kudos to them. The more credits for battles when I'm playing with a friend is also really darn nifty, because now I can get 65% more credits and 65% more experience when I play in Platoon and have a premium account with the WOD Premium account. That's nifty, and my friend gets 10% more. If he has also World of Tanks Premium, it will be the same. So if he doesn't want to have a premium account because, well, he doesn't play the game that often, plays it occasionally maybe, yes, he he just gets 10% more, which is still not nothing. It may make or break your day or make or break your game. So the platoon bonuses, I think, are the best thing about the new premium account, or the new overall scheme of premium account. Lastly, map blacklisting. We already get that, and there are already some rumors out there that it could really hamper making free marks work. Especially when I want to free mark my EBR and rage like a ree. Yes, you can, when you have World of Tanks Premium account, block 2 maps instead of 1. Meaning, when I want to free mark my EBR, I'm going to block Pimmelsdorf and most likely Paris. Even though in Paris you can theoretically spot, it even worked for me with AK spot, but it's really darn hard. And it's really depending on how good the enemy heavies are, and how good your TDs are, and how many TDs you have. So map blacklisting is actually pretty darn interesting, especially like when you have a friend and you decide to say, you know what, let's play some scouts. You know, we have 4 hours cooldown before I can change my maps. And your friend has something else, like, I don't know, just city, not open maps blocked. So you can say, you know what, I don't want to play as light tanks anymore. You get the commander, and now let's play some city maps. So let's hope for some city maps, because you have blocked the open field maps. Again, map blacklisting works only for the commander. So when you have like 3 people in a platoon, you can't say 6 maps are blocked, basically. Just the 2 or the 1 from the commander are blocked. It's a nice feature, but then again, I do think it could hamper a little bit the diversity of games, or rather the diversity of tanks in certain maps. Look, guys, it sounds stupid because I hate playing Himmelsdorf or Paris in the EBR 105, because basically I'm at a loss. Like, the only thing I have to do in this game is to try and minimize the amount of gun mark I'm going to lose. And I'm going to lose in 90% of the cases percentage in gun mark on those 2 maps, because EBRs are spotting, period. And those maps don't allow that. So with this new account, or with this new feature where I can say, you know what, screw Pimmelsdorf, screw Paris. Well, yes, on those maps, and if other people think like I do, there won't be any scouts anymore on those maps. It's not a bad thing, but the problem is those scouts which are on those maps, on those 2 maps, like maybe like 6 or something, or 12 if we add those 2 ups, 3 per team, 2 maps, they have to get evened out on other maps like Proco, like Mali, like Ruinberg even, or some other open map. Yes, Ruinberg is not an open map, but you can spot there actually, and it's working pretty darn well. Anyway, that's the big deal right there. It could in theory lead to not only longer queue times, which are not that big of a deal, I do think, when the matchmaking is decent enough and fun to play, but it can lead to gun marks either going rapidly up, because, well, you can put out your most hated map, and it can hurt diversity. And again, I love to get Paris and Himmelsdorf out of my way, yet I still think the feature is a little bit risky. So yeah, that's it. That's what we have here. There's some little questions and answers from Wargaming. I have to take a sip, otherwise I'm going to cough like ree. But again, it's just what I've already said. There will be 2 premium accounts, and when you purchase Wargaming Premium before, you get 100 days of WOT Premium and 100 days of Wargaming Premiums, and they're simultaneously or on the same track or at the same time. You can't cancel one and the other. It costs the same thing. What will happen to regular Premium? Again, personal missions, which give Premium will give World of Tanks Premium. When the piggy bank expires, doesn't matter, you're still going to get all your credits which you earned through the time your account had Premium. Again, they can work simultaneously, but World of Tanks Premium has just everything to it. And one last thing which is really important, the platoon bonus doesn't apply to dynamic platoons, so you do have to find friends. So yes, go out there, find some friends, go on Reddit, I don't know, there are probably some people out there where you can find some platoon buddies or get in a clan, which is neat, which always has a little bit of bonuses to it. So is it good? Is it bad? Many of those bonuses are neat and nice to have. Just like the hair in my soup is that in the end, if I want to play some World of Warships again, I can't. Or like I can, but I won't have Premium anymore, and I would in theory have to pay for 2 Premium accounts after that switch, which is kind of against what they promised us later on. So yes, this is like one big problem. And the other thing you might have noticed is how much credits we are getting additionally. 15% there, 10% gets into a piggy bank. Like that's a lot of credits which we get shoved down our throat. It's nothing bad, but again, this is purely is what I think, and purely just speculating. There we go. Nothing else. This is pure speculation. I am a little bit afraid that the upcoming Premium ammunition rebalancing, which what we know so far will be just to tone down the damage of all Premium shells by around 30 to 25%. And maybe they're going to keep the price at where they are. So like 4.8k, 4,800 credits for one shell. So you do less damage, so you get less credits, but you have to pay the same price. Less for the same price, which is bad. We all know that. And again, at the moment, Premium account overall for World of Tanks is purely there that you can not carefree, but can play higher tiers, tier 8, tier 9, tier 10, without playing at a loss. That is what Premium account is, period. Nothing else. That you can play tier 8, 9, and 10 without losing credits. And even spamming, even shooting some gold ammunition against hated tanks. That's it. That's basically what World of Tanks Premium or World of Tanks Premium account in general is. Do not make a loss at those higher tiers. So with them giving us more credits to shoot, I have a really bad feeling. Like, not only can it blow up when they're not going to get anything against it, they do have to think about the game economy, because if there are more credits, more Premium shells are being shot again. So I have a little bit of a fear there that the new Premium shells which are coming could, in theory, or the new Premium shell rebalancing, or no, Premium, not special rounds rebalancing, might be another big credit sink. But then again, this is pure speculation and what I personally would do if I want to make the most out of my game. And it's not be happy dandy, yeah. So that's it for the video. Now to my sneak peek, which I wanted to talk about quickly. I want to make a video on comparing the accuracy of an object 430U, or rather a 430U has 0.35 accuracy. Those two patterns are both shot at from 400 meters in my Leopard 1. The green pattern is with 0.28 accuracy with Brothers in Arms, with Vents, I think, not entirely sure, rations, I think no vents, but just rations, etc. And this over here is also Leopard 1, but I put in a 60% gunner, which bumps up the accuracy to 0.35, which is what a 430U has. And yeah, you can analyze it for yourself, as you can see. Green, Leopard 1, blue, Object 430U. 400 meters, pretty darn close. Anyway, that's everything I have for you today. Thank you so much for your attention and have a great evening. Goodbye.